Charles Dickens. I am Charles Dickens. I am a famous writer. Do you know the names of some of my books? Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, A Tale of Two Cities, Great Expectations. Victoria is the Queen. England is a very important country in my time. It has a lot of power in the world, from Europe to India and China. But there are a lot of poor people in England. The rich ladies and gentlemen don't care about them. But I am sorry for the poor people. That is why I write my stories. I want to show that money is not important. In my story, Pip is a good boy when he is poor. But when he is a gentleman, he is cold and unkind. It isn't good to think about money. It is better to think about people. Read my story. Do you agree? Part 1. The Prisoner on the Marshes. Pip is a young boy. He has no mother and father. He lives on the marshes, near the great River Thames. One day, he is sitting in the churchyard. He is looking at his parents' graves. Suddenly, someone grabs him. It's a prisoner. He is escaping from the prison ships on the river. Pip is very afraid.
What's your name?
Pip, sir.
I want food. Get me some.
Yes, sir. You must be very hungry, sir.
Yes, I am. And bring me a file to cut these chains. But don't tell anyone.
No, sir.
Pip runs back to the house. He lives with his sister and her husband, Joe. They are poor, simple people. Joe is the village blacksmith, and he is very kind. He loves Pip. But Pip's sister is nasty and bad-tempered. She likes hitting her little brother. In the middle of the night, Pip steals some food from the kitchen for the prisoner.
You are a bad boy.
Get me some food.
I'm afraid of my sister, but I'm very afraid of the prisoner. It's very bad to steal food, but I must do it. Where is Joe's file? I must take it to help the prisoner.
Pip gets up early and runs across the marshes. It is very cold and misty. The sun is rising. He sees another prisoner, but the man runs away. Pip takes the food and the file to the prisoner in the churchyard.
Here is the food. You must be very cold and hungry, sir.
Thank you, boy. This food is good.
There's another prisoner on the marshes, sir. He has a scar on his face.
What? He is my enemy. Give me the file. Quick! I must find him.
Pip goes back to the house. When his sister cannot find the food for dinner, she is very angry. But then some soldiers arrive. They want Joe to help them. He must mend their equipment. The soldiers are looking for the prisoners. Joe takes Pip to the marshes to watch. The soldiers find the prisoners. They are fighting because they are enemies. The soldiers take the prisoners back to the prison ship.
I'm afraid. The prisoner thinks that I'm helping the soldiers. It isn't true.
The soldiers are taking the prisoners to the prison ship. Poor men. I'm sorry for them.
You are my enemy. I want to kill you.
You're stupid. Now we're both going back to prison. Part 2. Miss Havisham. A strange old lady lives in a big house in the village. Her name is Miss Havisham. One day, she asks Pip's uncle to send Pip to her. She wants to see a child. His sister says,
Miss Havisham is very rich. You must be polite, Pip. Perhaps she wants to give you a lot of money.
Good luck, Pip. Be careful. Some people say Miss Havisham is mad.
Uncle Pumblechook takes Pip to her house. Its name is Satis House. A beautiful young girl opens the gate for Pip. She is very proud.
Come in, boy. Miss Havisham wants to see you. But I don't like you. Your boots are dirty, and your hands are rough.
Is Miss Havisham your mother?
No, I have no mother or father. But I live with Miss Havisham, and she gives me everything. But don't ask questions, boy.
Miss Havisham is sitting in a dark room. She is wearing an old wedding dress. It isn't white. It's yellow because it's very old. There are a lot of clocks, but they aren't working. They all say the same time. 20 to 9.
Hello, Pip. Well, Estella, do you like Pip?
No, he isn't a gentleman. He's a blacksmith's boy.
And Pip, do you like Estella?
She's very beautiful.
Pip thinks you're beautiful, Estella. So break his heart.
Pip visits Miss Havisham and Estella many times. Sometimes they play cards. Sometimes they sing. But Estella is always proud. Pip begins to love her, but she doesn't love him. One day, Miss Havisham takes him into a special room. There is a long table with a very old wedding cake on it. Spiders and mice and rats are everywhere.
Today is my birthday, Pip. Push me around the table. This is my wedding cake from a long time ago.
But where is her husband?
I hate men. I am teaching Estella to hate men too, Pip. You are only a boy. But when you are a man, you must leave Satis house forever.
But I want to marry Estella.
Silly boy, I hate you.
One day, Pip meets another boy in the garden. They fight. The boy boxes like a gentleman, but Pip wins because he fights like a blacksmith. Estella is watching the fight.
You're the winner.
Well done, Pip. You may kiss me if you like.
Pip kisses Estella on the cheek. Later, Miss Havisham says goodbye to him.
This is the last time, Pip. I don't want to see you again. Here is some money. You must be a blacksmith.
But I want to see Estella again. I love her.
I am sending Estella to Paris. I am making her a lady. But you are a blacksmith, Pip. You must work with Joe Gargery.
Part 3. The Money. Pip works with Joe. He loves Joe, and Joe loves him. But Pip is unhappy because he isn't a gentleman. He is 18 years old now. When Pip's sister is ill, a young woman comes to help Joe. Her name is Biddy. She is kind, generous, and very pretty. She likes Pip very much, but Pip cannot forget Estella.
I want to be a gentleman, Biddy. I want to marry Estella. I want to live in London.
I am happy here with you and Joe, Pip. Joe isn't a gentleman, but he's a very good man.
Yes, you're right. But
The marshes are beautiful. I'm not a lady, and I'm not rich, but I like my life.
One day, a visitor comes to the forge. His name is Mr. Jaggers. He is a lawyer from London. Is your name Pip?
Yes, sir.
I have news for you. You are rich. You have great expectations.
What? I don't understand.
Someone wants to give you a lot of money. You must go to London. You must learn to be a gentleman. It is a big surprise for Pip. Joe and Biddy are very sad. They don't want to lose Pip.
Who is my benefactor, sir?
It's a secret. I must not tell you the name.
Is it a man or a woman?
I must not tell you. Don't ask any more questions. Take this money. Buy some gentleman's clothes.
Miss Havisham must be the person. She wants me to be a gentleman. She wants Estella to be a lady. She wants us to marry. I am very happy.
Pip leaves the village. Joe and Biddy are crying, but Pip is happy. He is in the coach. He is thinking about the future.
Goodbye, Pip. Remember us.
Good luck in London, Pip. Don't forget us when you're a fine gentleman.
I'm going to London. I can't believe it. I want to see St. Paul's Cathedral and Westminster Abbey and the Queen's Palace. I have money. I have new clothes. I am a gentleman.